Area S and Area R, when you're traveling with Cathay Pacific, you self-tag your bags here and head over to the self-bag drop. It's very efficient. Then we head over here to immigration. So yeah, let's head it. So we've just cleared immigration and security. Just a bit of a tip for people. Arrive at the airport a bit early in Bangkok because the security, etc., is quite long lines on immigration. So when I try and head to the lounge here, our flight's boarding in 20 minutes. So let's head down to the G gates and get our 777 over to Hong Kong. So I've just a few minutes before I head over to the gate. So it's probably an explanation about why I'm travelling with Cathay Pacific. So with the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, flights to with Etihad, Emirates, Qatar, etc., they're all cancelled. So I had to find a way to get home quite cheaply. Some of the fares that the airlines were asking from Bangkok to Europe were in the region of £2,000 to £3,000 sterling. Really, really expensive. So I devised a plan. This is the second part. My initial flight was Bangkok Airlines from Koh Samui to Bangkok, which was Avios. This is Avios to South Korea. It was 40,000 Avios and £40. And then my next, it's a bit of a surprise, my next flight home. So we're getting to enjoy economy in the first leg and premium economy in the second. So this should be probably about £700-800 each, this flight, but again, it only cost us £40 and I'm lucky enough to have Avios. So it'll be a nice way to show them what Cathay Pacific is like in economy and in premium economy. So I better go down and head to my gate because it's just been announced for boarding. So let's go and see what it's like for our first flight, the 777. So welcome to G3. Just in front of me here is the 777 that is taking us. And just see in the distance here with the sunlight, probably hard to see. This is the nice big 777 that's taking us to Hong Kong. And I've just noticed piping over here in the distance. So this is the 777 that's taking us over to Hong Kong. Should be boarding very shortly. So welcome to Cathay Pacific 777 57J. Thank you. Hello, how are you? Down to the right here is the business class cabin, regional business class. So all the way down to the back. Good afternoon, how are you? It's very nice cabin. It's always nice to go on a short flight on a wide body. Make our way down here. As you can see, it's 3, 4, and 3 across. This is our seat here, my seat here. So let's get settled in and enjoy some hospitality. So welcome to my nice seat here on Cathay Pacific. I'm going to show you some of the features, particularly the leg room. Let me just show you what it's like here. So as you can see, it's quite generous. Even for me, it's 6'3". It's quite nice. I'm just going to try the recline here. 1 second. That's quite generous for this, it's actually just under a 3-hour flight. So this aircraft not only does these routes, it does some of the longer haul routes. So of course you're going to get in-flight entertainment, etc. So in case you hadn't noticed, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I'm a bit of a, I suppose it's a summer cold here in the tropics. So, but this won't stop me doing some videos. So get some take-off shots of us leaving Bangkok, and also what we're going to be offered here for food. So all in all, it's a very nice product. So the in-flight entertainment has a little feature here. It has a nice moving map which is loading here. Shows our route from Bangkok up to Hong Kong. Flight time's only 2 hours and 5 minutes, believe it or not. It also has a forward-facing camera, so you can see the activity on the ground, and we're getting ready to push back very soon. Yeah, this will be nice to watch on takeoff and landing. Now you also have a full meal tray, and you also have a little cup holder here, and somewhere here for your sort of any other bits and bobs you want to put away. You also have here, charger underneath here. This is the jack for your complimentary headset. So it's interesting that we're on a 777-300, but they also operate Airbus A321s, A330s, and also they have the A350 here. When I'm selecting Avios flights, particularly in the Far East, I always try to get some of the airlines that offer smaller and larger aircraft. I always try and get the larger aircraft because it's nicer to be sitting in a wide-bodied aircraft than a short, like an A321. Just a little bit of a bit of information for you. So on this short flight, there was a choice of pork noodles or the chicken yellow curry. So I went for the curry. Curry, red roll.
And I have a for your sticky rice.
You also get some fresh fruit and a little tub of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. So, quite impressive for a 2-hour flight. So I'm going to tuck into this. It looks very nice. Just about an hour to go. We are currently halfway between Bangkok and Hong Kong, as you can see on the map. The meal service was very nice. It's a very, very nice experience here in economy. They give metal cutlery. The little Haagen-Dazs was a nice treat. The meat was very tasty. The seats are very comfortable. All in all, it's a very nice service for 2 hours. Even for maybe a mid-haul flight would be very, very comfortable, very, very, very premium. So I'm going to get maybe a little hour's sleep here before we land. I'll get some landing shots of us into Hong Kong. But thumbs up definitely to Cathay Pacific economy. So another thing here on the in-flight entertainment, which is very good, it tells you which gate we're going from. So we're going with CX416 to Seoul at 1650, and it's gate 43. So they're very much customer-focused airline, Cathay Pacific. So it's a very handy little thing for them to do. So we're disembarking. This is the regional business class here that Cathay offer. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. So, welcome to Hong Kong. It's very interesting to note just we landed there. Well, apart from the dramatic decrease in temperature from Thailand, there were several Qatari 777s. There were 2 Emirates 777s sitting here. So escaping the Middle East for flying home has been very important for us to get home, but it just shows you that's still ongoing. Join me in part 2 for another Cathay Pacific flight on the A350, flying from here over to Seoul in premium economy. But I'm going to go now and get myself something to eat in the lounge and wait our next trip. So join me in part 2. Oh, welcome back to part 2. So it is gate 43. We're flying with Cathay Pacific, and they're allowed to go in the priority group of 2 and 3 because we're travelling in premium economy. So let's go and get on board. Now, welcome back on board another Cathay Pacific. This time it's an A350, 31K. A little bit more room, hopefully, in this flight. Just passing through the business class cabin, and this is the premium economy cabin. So 31K is our seats. Let's give a quick little look here of the seats. Alright, let's get in and relax. So welcome on board Cathay Pacific's premium economy. This is much, much, much more luxurious than the economy seat that I just got off from Bangkok. So let me show you the best feature of this seat. This is an extra generous recline even for premium economy. This is better than any other premium economy I've got. You've also got really nice footrest. So all in all, it's very nice for this short 3-hour flight over to Seoul. Nice big TV screen. You've got a semi-noise cancelling headset. So when Cathay say premium, they really mean it. Just waiting for the last economy passengers to board, and I think there'll be a few early wings took on this flight because it's very, 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 very comfortable. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this flight now. So another little feature on the flight entertainment is the it's a wee bit of attention to detail, but you have the 360 view from the it's like a virtual. You also have a cockpit view, which is basically the same as the last aircraft, except it's underneath, but with a lot more detail with speed and altitude, etc. So the dinner has just arrived. There's a little side salad, some more fresh fruit. I had a glass of red wine, some cookies and cream ice cream, a little chocolate, a roll and some bread, and I went for the Korean spicy and sweet chicken. So it all looks very nice. The only thing I would say is they give the wine in paper cups. Maybe the premium economy they should probably give it in glasses, but apart from that, it looks very nice. So I'm going to tuck into this. So we are well away on our descent into Seoul in South Korea. We are just a quick synopsis of the flight. Yeah, pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10. The food was just okay quality. It wasn't bad, but wasn't great. They could probably serve the wine in a glass instead of a cup, being premium economy. But apart from that, the seat is so comfortable. Yeah, would I fly them on a long distance? Yeah, for the seat, this would be, for a long haul flight, this would be great. So I gave some landing shots into Seoul, Korea, and this is another country ticked off my list, and also another Avios flight taken. So I'll show you what it's like to come into South Korea in the dark. that is Cathay Pacific Premium Economy on their A350, done and dusted. That's the third of my Avios flights. So join me on the next trip. Thank you, bye-bye, thank you very much. Join me on the next trip, which is a combination of Virgin miles, Amex miles, and Avios when we get back to Europe. But I'm going to go in here and see what Seoul has to offer. As always, thank you very much for following my channel. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in a few days when we're heading all the way back to Europe.